Hello and welcome to the next Assorted Crackers podcast. I am Eric and I'm here with Lee and Wilson. And today we're going to go into a topic that is a little bit near and dear to us. As you know, we love to talk about music. We've had past episodes about it, but we were inspired by another podcast who also is a listener called Barber Cuts. So Lee, talk a little bit about Barber Cuts and then I'll set up what we're going to talk about today.
Absolutely. So, the other day I ran into a listener, my buddy Todd Barber, and Todd was telling me that he heard our podcast, heard us talk about the 80s rock band and things like that, and he is a music lover.
Yeah.
He even protested a little bit on our barbecue episode, so he's been listening pretty deep, and we appreciate that, Todd. But because we listen and we hear what our listeners are saying, Todd had told me that they were inspired, so he and his daughter, which we encourage making memories with your family and being intentional, decided that they were going to do a podcast.
Love it.
And they love music so much that they have a podcast called Barber Cuts. Check them out.
I like it.
Check them out wherever you go and get your podcasts. Lots of fun. And Todd and I talked, and I believe we're going to try to help them out, and we're going to have a podcast and bring them in and talk about their experience when his daughter comes back in town from college. So
that'd be amazing.
Big shout out to Barber Cuts. Please check them out wherever you find them. And today we're going to, it inspired us a little bit to pick an album that we loved.
Yeah, and just, again, what was it that brings this to the forefront? A little bit of the backstory. Again, if we're putting it on the table, there's going to be a backstory. So, again, we're not trying to rip you off, Barber Cuts, but we're hopefully getting inspired by you. We're just doing this once.
Absolutely.
Unless everybody loves it and this becomes our new genre, and then we're going to compete.
No, we're not.
Oh, okay, fine.
We're much more about making memories.
Okay.
Not going
fair.
stale.
That's so fair. So I love this. So I don't know if there's an order we want to go in, but of course I'm primed and ready as always whenever you guys are. But if anybody wants to go first, we can draw straws.
I'll go first.
Lee Still, fire away, sir. What's the album that you want to talk about?
Okay, Guns N' Roses, Appetite for Destruction.
Yep.
Great record.
It was a great album. I mean, from the get go. I mean, Welcome to the Jungle, right? Paradise City, Night Train. Those are all great. Sweet Child of Mine.
Good singles.
You're Crazy. Anything Goes. Rocket Queen. My Michelle. I mean, I could go on and on. This is one of those pump me up. Getting ready. Almost every one of these songs is on my workout or my run list. When I was running marathons and half marathon stuff, I would always have these in there and tried to time them close to big hills and towards the end of a run to kind of get you going.
Nothing like Paradise City to get you up a big incline.
Absolutely, where the grass is green.
Man, so that album. Right. That was as Guns N' Roses was real. They weren't unknown, but that really put them on the map.
Well, that was their first record.
Yeah, that was just a onto the scene with a big fear. What year was that, if you can recall? I'm not trying to put you on the spot.
I think that was 1989, or maybe it come out in 88, late 88.
It was late 80s, early 90s.
Yeah,
it was early 90s.
I'm thinking.
You think it was early?
87.
87.
87 says producer.
Wow. Okay.
But you're right. That album, if you didn't know Guns N' Roses,
1987,
and they had some amazing singles. You've rattled them off, and of course that was in the days when MTV was hot and heavy, and their videos were powerful, just intense. A lot of live footage from their shows. It
caused me to probably miss a class or two because of a rockumentary going on or something like that, from MTV or, and I also enjoyed their Unplugged, when they sang a bunch of songs on MTV Unplugged. That was a lot of fun. But
that was a great ride. I just remember that record too, when it came out, driving, up and down Poplar, just windows down, jamming.
Windows down for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Jamming to all of it. It was a great record.
Good pick. Great. And of course, Guns N' Roses went on to put out a lot more great hits, but that was, you can't imagine coming onto the scene more strong and more powerful than Appetite for Destruction.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. That's right.
Well, that's a strong one to come out of the gates with.
While we're doing this, we like to do a little bit of a blind tasting. So tonight,
we do. That's right. We do blind
just
tastings.
So and we have another.
Is this bourbon?
This is bourbon in front of us.
Oh,
but
wow!
There's a
new one.
There's another listener that I talked to, and he's also a bourbon lover. And one of the things he told me, he says, I would really like to see you guys blind one distillery, and all about the same proof, and see what you think about that. So today I will go on and give you one hint. Today we are going to blind Heaven Hill as the distillery. So we have 4 tastings from Heaven Hill.
Now, are we going to do all 4 now, or are we going to have one between each album?
Why don't we just take the one that's in front of you?
Okay.
And then we'll taste it, the first one, and then we'll taste another one in a second, and then we'll come back to another one. We'll talk about which one we like. So leave a little room so you can go back and retaste in a minute so you can tell what you like and don't like. So, the first one here, I'll just say this is all Heaven Hill. And Heaven Hill makes plenty of brands. So these are 4 different brands. They'll be varying in ages. They'll be varying in mash bills. So what are we thinking here? Wow.
That smells really good. Get some caramel and some brown sugar, vanilla.
Okay.
You're getting sweet notes.
But I'm probably all off of what the distillery says.
No, you might be.
Might be off or
You
on.
you might be right. Or you may be crazy.
Give it a taste.
Yeah. Strong. Easy going, easy drinking.
Big brown sugar on the front, but it heats up on the back for me.
Okay. All right.
See, my hug was on the front,
Really?
Huh.
but it may have been the pizza.
I have to say, we should tell. We did have pizza before this, and I know that's a tough thing to pair with. We tried to cleanse and rinse our palates and whatnot, but maybe not the best thing for a blind. But I'm gonna take another sip. But again, the front was smooth and sweet.
It's smooth though. I mean, there's not, when I say there was a hug was on the front, it wasn't like overpowering. It was nice. It was not too much.
Yeah. Okay.
That's good.
Yeah.
I like it.
That's pretty crushable.
Thank you, Heaven
Yeah.
Hill.
Thank you, Heaven Hill. Good job.
Heaven Hill is known for a lot of brands. What else are they known for? The
Big fire.
The Great Fire. Yeah, I mean,
Big
it's
fire.
just, if you've not seen pictures or video, they had an entire rick house ultimately go up in flames, and it spread to another rick house.
It was like rivers of fire
And
flowing through there like lava.
As those barrels started to burn and get open, that bourbon just rolled downhill on fire. I mean, it was just intense and incredible. And of course, the great part of that story is it should have and could have ruined Heaven Hill, but all the neighboring distilleries, competitors technically, came in and said, let's help you out. We need to get you back on your feet.
Absolutely.
Great story.
Yeah.
See, bourbon brings everybody together,
Boy, doesn't it? All right.
even competitors.
Even competitors.
Let's go, Eric. What you got?
All right. So we're recording this the week that we lost a music legend, the Dark Prince, Ozzy Osbourne. So I want to tell a story before I introduce the album, and you're going to know immediately where this is going. You know that I went to Catholic junior high school, and one of the things that they did, it's brought in this outside speaker. Remember, this is during the Satanic Panic, if that rings a bell.
Oh, yeah.
They brought in this outside speaker.
I've never been associated with that.
Well, if you went to the school, so the point was they were there to tell you all the dangers of rock music and heavy metal music, and they would tell you all the symbolisms and the backmaskings and some of the imagery you'd see on albums, and they were there to scare you to death and get you away from heavy metal and rock music, and get
you to kumbaya.
Get you to kumbaya a little bit. And so I'll never forget, after hearing this speech, this outside speaker, as soon as this dude left the room, Kevin Menard, I'll never forget Kevin.
I love the way Eric calls his friends out live on there.
I'm proud of Kevin.
Busted.
So he had a Panasonic boombox that he kept next to his desk, and he pops in Blizzard of Oz by Ozzy Osbourne and starts playing Crazy Train. It's the first time I'd ever heard Crazy Train. And I was just captivated. Oh my gosh. So Blizzard of Oz, if you don't know, that was Ozzy's first solo album.
After Black Sabbath.
After getting kicked out of Black Sabbath. And so he'd sort of fallen into a spiral after the Black Sabbath incident, and his wife Sharon actually helped pick him up, put a band around him, and said, "You're good at music. You got to make music." And that's when she went and found a guy named Randy Rhoads to be his guitarist.
Unbelievable guitar player.
So this was their
Gone
first.
too early.
Yeah. So this was their first mix. And if you remember the cover, if you haven't seen it, just Google Blizzard of Oz. It's Ozzy with his dark circles painted around his eyes. He's wearing this cape. He looks almost like a vampire. He's holding a cross sideways. I mean, it's as evil and demonic as it could look. It's probably how he earned his name, the Dark Prince. But of course, he was just putting on his act. But Blizzard of Oz, in addition to Crazy Train, it had Mr. Crowley.
Good song.
I Don't Know. That was another big single.
Big time, I Don't Know. Yeah.
I mean, just great music that just changed the way you thought about heavy metal.
I loved because I went and re-listened to this after we talked about it the other day, and I listened to the album, and I mean, some of Randy Rhoads' solos were just incredible. The drums, I loved the fact that he the whole time. I mean, he took time to let each player in the band kind of like have their own shine and had their own moment in the sun. Yeah. No doubt.
I read that Randy Rhoads, his aspiration was actually to be a classical guitarist. And when they toured, he would look up teachers who taught classical guitar, and between concerts, he would take lessons from whoever he could find lessons for. He just loved the strings and just could do amazing things.
Sure.
So Blizzard of Oz, which
he was fantastic. He really was.
What was your favorite song on the album?
I
I know Crazy Train's the popular.
I Don't Know is a really good song.
It really is. Yeah.
And it's got some just good riffs.
So the album I pulled up when I did was I guess a remake or expanded 40th anniversary remix or whatever, and so they had some of their live songs in there, some of the live music from some of their concerts, and from the Blizzard of Oz tour was pretty awesome.
I can remember when MTV did an Ozzy kind of a live concert replay on MTV, and they couldn't have it on the air until 10 o'clock at night because of protests, because again, he's the Dark Prince. And I stayed up late, and I had my little Panasonic tape recorder in front of that TV, and I remember him doing Mr. Crowley live. Oh my gosh, it was like chills and almost spooky. Again, after hearing from this guy about how satanic music is and how we're going to get.
But it wanted you to listen to it more.
That's exactly what it did, folks. If you want kids to do something, tell them they can or shouldn't. That's a guarantee.
Just like Tipper Gore.
Thanks a lot, Tipper. You did more for rock music than anybody. Let's take it back to Heaven Hill.
All right, so back to Heaven Hill.
From the Dark Prince to Heaven Hill.
Yeah, well, So check out your next taste in there and tell me what you think on this one. Nose is very different.
Oh,
yes, it is.
Little bit of this is licorice, is what I'm getting.
Maybe.
You know what else? Pepperoni. I'm getting pepperoni.
Get some pepperoni. Nice. I do get the oak. This.
Bill's making notes right now. This is where I'm cutting out the quiet part.
Wow, this has got a little more heat on it to me.
But you said these are all similar proofs, not necessarily the same, but similar.
They may all be the same.
Okay.
Clue. There may be all be a clue. How do you have the same proof? All my bourbon listeners out there.
I know.
Oh, wow. Yeah, this one does have a longer
It's got
finish.
a longer hug on it. It's definitely
longer
got a
finish. It's less on the front and the nose, but the finish is longer.
I got more ether on the nose than I got.
Yeah, I didn't get anything pleasant.
No. I mean, it wasn't a bad.
But the finish was there. Yeah, I got you. All right, Wilson. Tell us about
what's your album,
band.
pal?
This was hard, actually.
Yeah, you wanted to pull a lead, didn't you?
Yeah,
I could pull a Lee for sure, but I'm just going to go kind of obvious here.
If your first one's really good, we'll let you do a second one.
You want to go with Van Halen, don't you?
I almost do.
Well, do it.
Do it. Do your thing.
Because everybody expects you to go Rush.
I understand, and I think I will deviate just a hair and go Van Halen 1.
Okay.
Because that album was solid from top to bottom.
Yes.
I mean, there was not a bad song on that record to me.
Yeah.
And especially early Van Halen, you really got to hear, we talked Randy Rhoads and how good he was, but I thought this really showed Eddie and how good of a guitar player he was.
Yeah.
Because it was just a great record.
Let's talk about some singles. The singles off that album this is when Van Halen, again, kind of like Appetite for Destruction with Guns N' Roses, just onto the scene. But Van Halen 1 put them out there immediately with Running with the Devil.
Well, yeah,
for sure.
Ain't Talking About Love. Jamie's Crying.
You really got me.
Oh my God!
You really got me.
One after,
but then Eruption.
That's where Eruption came from. The best guitar solo, I would argue, ever
Atomic
recorded.
Punk was good.
Little Dreamer.
Feel Your Love Tonight.
Oh my God!
Ice Cream Man. Well, I mean, what's
Stop Me
Stop Me passing by just in time for the summer. Remember back when we would buy albums, and there were always those tracks that you would skip. Like, okay, I'm just waiting to get to the next one. There was nothing to skip on Van Halen 1.
This one you could put on and play from beginning to end and not take it off your turntable.
I could totally
or pull it out of your cassette deck, whichever.
Turntable.
This is a jammer. It's a banger.
It is a banger, and especially for 1978.
Yeah.
What a good year.
So Van Halen, they used to pretty much play local parties around Pasadena. Right. There was a club.
There was a rumor, and I don't know that they played Ole Miss. One of the fraternity houses.
Back in those days?
I wouldn't have been there.
No, not me either. But I'm just saying, just like Dave Matthews would play the Sigma Chi House or the Sigma Nu House a lot.
Yeah.
I think Van Halen did the college fraternity scene for a while.
That makes sense.
Yeah, they
totally makes sense.
There was a bar called Whiskey a Go-Go.
Yep.
They were the house band for that. Like, again, they were just cycling around. They were working hard. And then Van Halen 1, kaboom. It was off.
David Lee Roth was not the best on vocals.
No, but he was a showman, though.
But
he made it fun. I mean, like Ice Cream Man and some of the high screams he did.
Oh, yeah.
Sure.
But,
his splits and his jumps and he was a showman.
Oh, Wilson.
But like your drummer, you picked Alex Van Halen.
I sure did.
But
he could play.
It's just their early stuff really.
Actually, on my list to read is a biography of Alex.
Really?
Yeah.
But I thought it was one of the first albums I bought. Even though it was probably not in 1978, but it was
1980,
probably.
But it was one of those that you could hear any of those songs on the radio, and you wanted that record. And I, so that would be my.
Van Halen 1 is hard to beat.
It is a great record. It's a great record.
And again, every single, every back song, it made its way into the forefront because again, like Guns N' Roses and even like Ozzy, they had a sound that just...
It was different.
Nobody recognized. It was new, it was different, and we got into it. Like, we really got into Van Halen.
Oh, they were huge. But it was fun music, though. It was... everybody, I say everybody, but the majority of folks would listen to it and
this was all pre-synthesizer too when they were playing.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's what made it so good. Because like we've said, like Ozzy and they all got to shine.
Yeah.
Even Michael Anthony,
Absolutely, Michael Anthony.
With his Jack Daniels bass.
Yeah.
Yes. Good call out.
But they were just, that was a fun record. I'd listen to it right now.
So, as you're doing that, Lee is working ahead apparently in the tasting.
No, I just
really excited.
I was getting excited.
What are you getting excited about?
Please check out number 3.
Number 3 is waiting on you.
Number three in the tasting. There's 4, just for those out there listening.
Which means we're going to need a 4th album. I don't know how we decide who gets to go and do that.
I don't know.
Oh. But while we're tasting this, let's just recap the power of what we brought to the table. Appetite for Destruction by Guns N' Roses. The coming out party for a great band. Blizzard of Oz, Ozzy's first solo effort, and Van Halen 1, the coming out party for Van Halen. Like, these are seminal moments that just changed the trajectory of music and obviously these bands, these vocalists, these wonderful musicians. Okay. What do you think of 3, Wilson?
Yeah, what do you think, Wilson?
I'm seeing you get excited at the end of the table.
I don't know.
You get a better nose, worse nose?
It's a good hug.
It is a good hug.
It does.
It's very different than the first 2.
It is different. There's a different.
Very different than the first 2.
Different smell too.
Yeah. I think it's better than the nose on the 2.
It is definitely better than 2. It's interesting.
Okay.
From a nose standpoint.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the flavor. I like the taste a lot.
I like a lot about this one.
There's a lot of depth. This is more complex than the first two to me.
Yeah, for sure.
It is for sure more complex.
It's hard to put your finger on what you're like. It's a little bit sweet, but it's not all sweet notes. It's a little earthy, but it's not all earthy. I mean, this is really...
there is some oak.
Yes. This is...
Our sommelier, did you get oak on that third one in the nose?
I did not.
I'm going to slide this off to the side and save him.
I got a lot more sweet.
But it's...
I got a lot more brown sugar / honey.
So do we want to just go real quick and say what's your honorable mention?
Oh, for the drinks?
Yeah. No, for the albums.
I mean, how could you not have Journey? I mean,
Because there's so many albums they put out. So Frontier, Escape.
That's the hard part.
And they all had the bug or spaceship or whatever.
Yeah.
They all had some variation of the...
It all depended on what your mood was.
So since is there one you want to talk about?
Around 1984.
Yes.
Is there another Van Halen record?
No, that was Journey. Who all was on
Escape.
that? That was that Escape?
No, I'm sorry. Escape was 81. You sure?
Because it's Stone in Love, Don't Stop Believing.
That was...
So Escape was earlier. Frontier was 83.
Okay, well maybe
Frontiers,
I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong.
Well,
I just remember Don't Stop Believing and Stone in Love.
I think Stone in Love is one of the best Journey songs. Though.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah, they got a little sappy with Escape.
Yeah. That's what it was. It was Stone in Love.
Went ballad. They went ballad.
They went a little ballady. But Frontier.
That's what happened to Scorpions. They went ballad.
They did, didn't they?
You're talking about Take Me. Sorry. Berlin.
We digress.
Go back to In the Heat with the Blue Jean Girls. Come on.
So
Burn in Love.
When you're talking about
once in a lifetime.
When you're talking about Frontiers, you're talking about Faithfully. There's your roller skating song.
Yeah.
You're talking about Separate Ways. Not a bad song.
That was a good song.
Not a bad song.
Yep.
Sender My Love. Oh, that was Steve Perry, man. That was all Steve. So yeah, again, they're just
lead singer.
Gosh, Eric just patted his heart when he talked about Steve Perry.
Well,
He's got a little bromance going on.
There's something going on. There's a lot of good memories for Eric and Journey. I can feel it right now.
That's what he brought to the band. Like Steve was the heart and soul. Like he liked the soft, lovey stuff, and the rest of the band was like, no, we want to rock. He was like, but Faithfully and Open Arms and Sender My Love. That was Steve.
He knew how to get to 16-year-old girls' hearts.
That's right.
Let's not go creepy.
But yeah, Journey just kept going.
My goodness.
Journey just kept going.
So my honorable mention, it will be Rush.
Of course.
And it's moving pictures.
Yay! Thank you. Of course, Wilson.
Are you being facetious?
No, I love moving pictures. I was expecting that one.
It's a great record because it had Tom Sawyer, Limelight, YYZ.
YYZ.
My favorite is Red Barchetta.
Mm-hmm. You want to hum a few bars?
Tell me about Red Barchetta.
Well, so
is that like an appetizer?
No,
for destruction.
No, it's about a car. It's about a car. The grandfather saves a car for his grandson.
Like he lived on a farm, right?
You're
Kept it in a old storage
barn. And this is before the motor law.
Before the motor law, when you had to put
because
tags.
You couldn't have engines anymore. So there was this gleaming alloy air car that chased him all over that, and the car was too wide to go across the bridge, and the grandson escaped so he could sit by the fireside with his grandfather and talk about stuff.
Okay.
It's a great song.
Sounds great.
And Witch Hunt is a good song too, because at the beginning of that they have the chimes and there's chanting. It's kind of like they're going on a witch hunt. And anyway, it's a pretty good song.
Satanic Panic, here we go.
But Moving Pictures is
it's a
great record.
Powerful record.
It jams. Okay. It jams. And you got the classics, Tom Sawyer, Limelight, and the instrumental YYZ, where they just go
there
off.
You go.
They go off.
I think you've heard what YYZ is, the one that you told everybody they needed to listen to on a past episode.
Yes.
Yeah. You just
Toast got fired up.
That one fired up Toast.
Toast got fired up. YYZ.
Let's do it.
Toast. Let's go.
What's your honorable mention?
Toast is the rabbit. Hey, wait just a second. Who wants to taste number 4?
Well, wait a minute. You guys just did your honorable mention. Let me get this, then we'll taste 4, then we'll wrap it up.
Come on.
Cool?
Give it to me.
I'll make it quick. Because I want to go in a slightly different direction. We've gone pretty rocky, right? From Ozzy to Rush to Guns N' Roses, even Journey.
Thriller.
No. One of the first vinyl albums that I bought with my own money, Billy Joel, Glass Houses. This is for you. This is for you, Lee.
Billy Joel. Love him.
Yeah, I mean, so this is when he was kind of coming onto the scene. Billy Joel was constantly reinventing himself. If you think about through the years, the different genres, he went from rock to pop to doo-wop to anyway. Glass Houses was still rock and roll to me. You may be right, I may be crazy.
It's a great song.
I mean, just good stuff. And I'll never forget the album cover. Of course, it's called Glass Houses. It's Billy Joel in a leather jacket with a giant rock in his hand, standing in front of a giant glass picture window, getting ready to throw the rock through the house. And it was his own house.
It's even got a reflection in the window.
Yeah.
It's pretty awesome.
It was a good show. And by the way, quick plug, there's a great documentary right now on HBO about Billy Joel and his career.
Okay.
You need to check it out.
I will.
I know you will.
I am a big Billy Joel fan, and I do think that you're right.
His music is very enjoyable.
Well, he invented himself over and over again. And he spans generations.
Yeah, we got to bring it home. Okay, number 4. What do you got?
Oh, delightful.
Ooh.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
That is also bourbon.
That is that's definitely a bourbon.
That's good stuff, isn't it?
No, that's good.
Yeah.
That might be the best.
All right.
I'm trying to break it down.
So tell me what you got. What are you getting there?
This is kind of strange. It's almost floral. I'm getting some floral notes.
Okay.
On the back, on the finish.
Okay.
And in a good way. It's not like I'm drinking perfume here, but a little bit floral.
I get some herbal. I mean, I think herbal. I get some vanilla, some sweet oak.
Yep.
So
I agree with that. That's good stuff.
All right, so
let's talk about it, Lee.
So let's talk for just a minute. So these are all Heaven Hill Distillery bourbons.
Yep. Okay. Going to rank these?
Yes, we're going to rank them. We're going to rank them 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
All right, and so work your magic. I hope you didn't get confused.
Yeah, we should have numbered them.
I kept mine in order.
Okay.
I kept mine in order too.
All right, so the first one. Mm-hmm. Everybody go out and get a revisit.
Mm-hmm.
Bill likes
that's totally different
1.
the second time around.
Bill likes 1.
That's because all that pizza's officially washed out of your palate.
Mm-hmm. And then 2.
Oh.
Ooh, I got cinnamon that time. Wow. Mm-hmm. On 3, I got some cinnamon.
Brown sugar, cooked brown sugar.
Golly, I like boy.
Okay.
3 and 4.
Mm-hmm.
These are all the same proof.
Same proof, same distillery.
So I imagine these are all bottled in bond.
You are correct, Wilson. Bottle and bond is exactly what we have. So we have a Heaven Hill bottle and bond. So there are 4 bottle and bonds by Heaven Hill.
Let's talk them in order.
First of all,
what was 1?
So now I'm not going to tell you what numbers are. I'm going to tell you what they are, and then I'll let you tell me what you like 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
And then I will tell you which ones they were.
Okay.
So we had Heaven Hill, Evan Williams bottle and bond.
Okay.
We had Heaven Hill bottle and bond. We had Henry McKenna bottle and bond, and we had Old Fitzgerald bottle and bond.
Oh gosh.
But the ages are different too, though.
Their ages are different.
Henry McKenna's 10 years.
Correct.
The Fitz is 7.
Correct.
Right? Now, I don't know about Evan Williams.
Heaven Hill is 7.
Okay.
And Evan Williams, we don't know, but I would say it's barely legal.
Probably no more than 4.
Right. I think it's
it has to be 4.
Whatever it is, it
has to be 4.
It is 4 years old. It is not older than that.
Okay.
So
you want to want to go in order?
Tell me your ranking. You got 1, 2, 3, 4.
Fitz
is what?
4.
Fitz is 4.
That's my guess.
Okay. Any other guesses?
No.
You're wrong.
Okay. McKenna is 4. I'm going in reverse order. I'm just trying to bring this thing home.
All right. So
just tell us.
All right. So bottom line is, all right. So number 1 was Heaven Hill Bottle and Bond.
Okay.
Okay. That's a 7-year-old. And it is, just so you know, let's see, I got some other notes here to give you. Mash bill, Heaven Hill mash bill, 78% corn, 10% rye, 12% malted barley. Okay. Heaven Hill bottle and bond is 7 years old. And anyway, that's kind of where that is.
Uh-huh.
Number two was Evan Williams. Okay. Evan Williams is 4 years old, bottle and bond. Okay. It's typically without an age statement because it is barely legal. And then, the
Fitz was 3.
Fitz was 3.
Because it wasn't 4. I knew Fitz and McKenna were the last 2.
Oh, so you're doing the math. So Old Fitzgerald.
Process of elimination.
Old Fitzgerald is a wheated bourbon.
That explains.
So it is 68% corn, 20% wheat, and 12% malted barley. Or, I'm sorry, 12% barley. And then Henry McKenna was number 4, and it's 75 to 78% corn, and it is 13 to 10% rye and 12% barley.
That's the second Henry McKenna you've brought into one of our episodes.
That is correct.
And I've loved them both. Those are my favorites
So
of this batch.
All right. So you said number 1 was Evan Williams.
no,
That was your
Heaven Hill Bottle and Bond was number 1. Evan Williams was 2.
keep up with.
Okay. No,
3.
there's so many on the table.
3 was Old Fitz.
He does this to you a lot.
And number 4 was the Henry McKenna. So
Okay.
we kind of went age almost.
Yeah.
I kind of switched around the Heaven Hill and the Evan Williams just to
All
kind
right.
of
So
get
are
it
we
a
going to
little
tell what our favorites
bit. Yeah,
were?
tell me what your favorite was.
My favorite is 4. Mm-hmm. My least favorite is 2.
Yep.
My favorite is 4. My least favorite is 1.
All right. Well,
Number 1 was my number 2.
number 1 was your number 2.
Oh my God.
Okay.
We've jumped the shark.
Okay. I think that's fine. All right. So
Well, I'm just glad Evan Williams was not my favorite.
if I was choosing, honestly, I'm going to go 3, 4, 1, 2.
3, 4.
I think 3 and 4
Yep.
are kind of a toss up.
Yeah, the top of the house was the best. The Fitz and
Toss
the,
up.
and the McKenna.
I enjoy the weeded. A lot, and Heaven Hill's an everyday drinker available, and just for you out there that are wanting to know, if you really want to, available and all that kind of stuff, the best value, Evan Williams Bottle and Bond. So the Evan Williams is between 17 and 25. The Heaven Hill is between 50 and 55. The Old Fitzgerald is between 60 and 70. And Henry McKenna is also between 60 and I've seen it closer to 80.
Mm-hmm.
So
Nice.
anyway, so those are out there. The harder to find are going to be the Henry McKenna and the Old Fitzgerald.
Well, thank you, Lee, and thank
was
you,
good
Heaven
stuff.
Hill. This is good stuff. And by the way, thank you, Barber Cuts, for the inspiration. I enjoyed talking about these albums. It was hard.
We can
You're
talk
right.
music every
It was
time
hard
if
to
you
pick
wanted to.
one and even throw in an honorable mention.
I
But
can't wait till we get Todd and his daughter in here and we talk about why they thought about this and what makes it special for them. So
yeah,
it'll be a lot of fun.
I'm looking forward to checking out their podcast. No kidding. I
great
listened
stuff.
to the one episode you sent on. You guys have a lot of energy right now. A lot of
No
good
doubt.
chemistry.
No doubt.
All right, well, guys, let's bring it home. Thank you again for everything. And I would just say we want to remind you to follow us on Instagram. You can find us at 3 Assorted Crackers on Instagram. You can also tell us what you think. You can also send us ideas. You can also give us feedback or correct anything we may have gotten wrong by sending us an email. That's at 3 Assorted Crackers.
Crackers at gmail.com.
Yeah, and Lee is our keystroker there when it comes to watching the emails. So please respond and be kind.
All right.
So yeah, what do we say, guys? We're going to bring it home.
Don't be afraid to try new flavors.
That
And don't go stale.
don't go stale.
I had a teacher that threw an eraser when you weren't paying attention.
Sure.
You guys serious?
Yeah.
Very
Somebody
MUS.
got one in the back of the head.
I'm not. I don't care about your story.
He wants to go.
I want
Oh, let's go. Okay, sorry.
Serious?